So I said I was going to tell you guys about the time I was a stalker. Yeah, it was bad. When I would crush on a guy, I would crush hard, like I was psycho, like Fatal Attraction. Two of my victims, I think I was about 14, was living at home, and up the street I had one of my best friends. Hung out at her house a lot. I really liked hanging out at her house because she lived across the street from these two brothers. They were twins, and I had the biggest hots for them. And they must have had, like, their basement area was like their party jamming session area. And their basement window, we could see into it kind of from her front porch. So I'd be sitting on her front porch, just keeping tabs on what they were doing, trying to see in, like listening to their jamming sessions. They were in a local band, and it was a pretty good band, you know? Like alternative rock or whatever. So whenever these two guys would go outside, they had a big husky dog named Chinook. So anytime they would go out to tend to their dog or do something, I'd be like, okay, there they are. We would like act, you know, like act like I just said something funny kind of thing, and we would loudly giggle like a bunch of obnoxious freaks. These guys must have been in their late 20s, you know, living at home with their parents in the basement. Normally people wouldn't find that attractive, but I didn't care.
Losers. Absolute losers. The biggest bunch of fucking losers I've ever seen in my life.
One day a light bulb went on and I thought, how can I get closer to them and, you know, let them know I exist? In my delusional head back then, I was like, if they could just notice me, they would fall for me. I have cherry lip smacker lip gloss on. So one day I was walking by to go home from the mall up the street. I had to pass their house to get to mine. So they were outside petting the dog or whatever. I was like, oh my god, hi. I was like, your dog is so cute. And they're like, oh, do you want to pet her? You know, she's friendly. So they let me pet the dog. After that, they're like, pet her as long as you want. We're gonna go inside. And when they said inside, I was like, oh, I used to daydream about what that basement would be like. What? If you hear screaming, come running. No. Yes. Whoa! Oh my god! How much weight can these stairs take? Hold on, guys. Oh my god. My boots. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Oh shit. These stairs were built. Are you turning the light off? Don't. Oh shit. I would have given anything to get to hang out in that basement, you know? Even if it smelled like bachelors, I don't care. I would have given anything. But no, I was outside with the dog. So I used Chinook, you know, to get to them. I think even the dog was getting sick of seeing me. Tried to bite me one day. So I was like, okay, I need to be a bit more bold. So I started writing love letters. The first few times I forced my friend with the chive to go leave the note like inside the screen door their house. So after a while, she grew a backbone and was like, fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore for you, you know? So I was forced to give the letters myself. So one day, as I'm going over with the note, I used to try to write things that made me sound like smart or something.
Do you like eating pussy? You look like you're fire at it. You do.
You know, older than I was. I used to kiss the letters with like red lipstick. As I'm bringing the letter over, this older man comes to the door as if he was seeing me. And he's like, listen, my sons don't want to have anything to do with you. Please do not come around here anymore.
And leave me and Charlie and Michael and all of us alone. I want you to get the fuck out of here.
I just remember being so like, my heart, everything sank. I was just like, whoa. I didn't know. I wanted to cry, you know, right then and there. I felt my eyes watering up.
Creep. Bitch, go to a shrink.
I ran back across the street. I get over to her porch and I start bawling.
I just want to peace all weekend.
I was embarrassed and really sad. I mean, but my crush was so big, you know, that I thought, okay, he told me not to come to the door, but he didn't tell me not to pet the dog. So one day, at this point, my friend is just fed up with me. She's like, you know, you're crazy. What are you doing? I decided to try and pet the dog again. The dog doesn't even like me anymore at this point. So it starts growling when I get closer and barking. One of the twins came up because they must have been in the basement and heard the barking. And they're like, hey, we told you not to come around here. You know, like, get lost.
Shall I leave? Simple. Simple.
Basically, he was really kind of rude about it. So I was like, oh my god, this is a nightmare. I have no chance now. He doesn't even like me. He needs to try a different lip smacker's lip gloss. No, I'm kidding. I was like, wow, you know, more crying. I don't even know how I eventually got over them. This is not where it ends. I figure, okay, I burn my bridges. They know me. They don't want me, you know? I was even considering putting on like a disguise and trying to come off as an older, sexy woman and try to seduce them. I was crazy. So I made my poor friend, you know, I probably guilt tripped her. I was desperate. I said, please, can you just go knock at the door and just ask to talk to them? Just please, you know, just talk to them for 2 minutes. She actually did it. We went over. I can still picture her, poor thing, sheepishly knocking at the door, looking back, like no one, you know, no one's answering. And go, just keep knocking. Finally, one of the guys comes up, long hair. I have a weakness for dudes with long hair. Always have, always will. I could see them talking. He looked like, you know, kind of annoyed. Like, what the fuck are these kids bugging me for? Like, this, just let me be your groupie. Whatever, I don't know what they said. Comes back over, shuts the door. What'd they say? It's like, Chantal, you really need to leave them alone. He said to tell you that if you come on their property again, they're gonna press charges for trespassing.
And that's all I have to say about that. The case is closed.
I would have given anything to get to hang out in that basement.